Howdy partners, this is Kiram with Clear Imaging. We design wicked websites, clearimaging.com. Been doing it for 2 decades, helped tons of American companies. We can help you too if you need some help and you can't be bothered. Today we're looking at a free plus shipping funnel. What that means is they're giving it away for free. The book is free, but you have to pay for shipping. So this is our friend Brian, master of Airbnb, total slayer, and this is his website, and he's got a book he's giving away. So let's take a look at all this and see what he's doing. So as you can see, there's no navigation, right? There's no logo either, because he doesn't really have a logo. He's just a dude. So the header really isn't much. There's just a little statement here. The main thing is this right here. So they're saying free book. All right, they want you to know that it's free. And this is a key point with the people who want to make money in real estate. They don't want that risk of owning the property. So that's one of the objections of someone who's trying to figure out what to do with their investments and, should I get into real estate or what about Airbnb? So this is a key point, and the purpose of this heading is to get your attention so that you're in the right place. All right, you land on this. This confirms that, this is what I'm looking for, right? And we've got his video right here. So landing pages with videos convert considerably better than landing pages without videos. It's just a no-brainer. I forget the numbers, but you definitely want to have that video. So he's got his video right here, and he's got his form on the side. Our buddy Russell Brunson, Brunson.com. He's doing his video widescreen. I think it doesn't really matter. You can just go with the flow and you can test it. But let me show you what that looks like. Wow, it's taking forever. So we've got full screen on the video right here, right? Whereas over here, you've got it to the side, you've got the form. You can test which works better. Notice this form here has 2 frames versus the shipping info, then there's the billing info. You might think having multiple steps is going to make you end up losing, but if you put all the fields in one frame, it's going to be too overwhelming for the prospect to digest. So that's why it's being broken into 2 frames. Typically when you do that, you end up losing out, but in this case, there's so many form fields, you'll get more conversions if you split it up into 2 frames. So we've got the form right up front, an engaging video where all you have to do is press the audio button, then you can start hearing what he's saying. And then we've got another little call to action to the button right here. Get the free book. We pay for the shipping. Disclaimers, disclaimers, disclaimers. And this is the first screen. And then from here we go into more goodies. And he's just reiterating the offer, right? And all this is worded after having done his research on what his prospect wants. All right, how you can rent properties without owning them, and with automation, and big rewards, and working part-time. So he's just hitting all the points from his market research, right? That's what this paragraph is all about. And also notice that he's showing the book multiple times, right? So you're showing the product so that people know that it's real. This is actually a real thing. That can be, it's a print or digital. So you definitely want to do that as well. And then we've got testimonials, which is key. All right, we've got testimonials with the picture of the person, which is a very effective way of doing it. We've got the proper name and the title. So that is the best way you can do your testimonials. All right, get pictures of the people. Then we've got some more reviews over here on the side. So we've got, I guess, influencers here and normal people over here, but just a whole bunch of social proof. And then another big call to action. So we've got only two so far. Call to action, and then handling some objections right here. Some people might think there's gimmicks or tricks. All right. So these are some reasons why somebody might not want to do this, because they don't want to get involved, right? So he's handling some objections here, and then we've got another call to action, and then it's done. Super short book funnel right here. Very short. We've got all the legal stuff down here, and that is it. So it can be this simple, or it can be as long and involved as Russell Brunson's one, which just goes forever and ever and ever and ever. And we keep going and going. All of this just to give away a free book. It's amazing what you have to do. And then we finally reach the end. And this is for a free book plus shipping. Same as this guy, but he's just being much more succinct about it. So that is an example of a funnel. And then once you hit go, once you buy it, you then go to a one-time offer page. B&B. Let's take a look at it. Should be right here. So this is called a one-time offer, or an OTO. The whole purpose of this funnel is to find people who are interested, get them to commit for this free book, and you just pay $10 to ship it. And then you have to think, well, this person's committing to get a free book and pay $10 just to have it shipped. I wonder if they would be willing to take it to the next level and commit to something just a little bit more. So that's why you do a one-time offer. Okay, it's called an upsell, for those of you who know. So once again, after you fill out your info here, you press send me my thing, and you pay the $10 for the shipping for the free book. You go to this page, not a thank you page. You go to this upsell. Congrats on taking your first step towards becoming financial independent. So he's hoping, all right, he's hitting you basically with a whole another sales page. And he's pitching in this video for his data analyzer, $67. So you got to think, you just paid $10. Well, $67 isn't that big of a deal after you've already paid $10. And you're more likely to do it because you just paid it. So you're in the vibe, you know what I mean? You're feeling it, and you're still hot. You haven't cooled off yet. You just made that purchase just now. All right, and this sales page is way longer than his free one, right? Than his free book plus shipping. This is really, really long. All of this just to sell his $67 piece of software, the Airbnb Data Analyzer. So as you can see, it takes a lot of text and pitching to sell stuff in your funnels. And probably after, let's say you do end up getting this, right? Let's say you get the data analyzer, buy it, and then instead of a thank you page, it'll go to another offer, right? It's probably going to go to another offer for a master class for like $2,000 maybe, or $100 a month coaching program. You know what I mean? There's going to be another offer after this one. And that's what they do. They keep hitting you with offers, 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 and because that's just how it goes. The more you buy, the more likely you're to buy the next thing. And then eventually you do get to a thank you page. So that's how the flow goes. Also, there can be pages that have a downsell. Let's say I got his free book, I came here, now I don't want it, so I click on this. And then he sends me to a page where he might have something for $10. that he's trying to sell. So that would be a downsell. And it's all just laid out like that to get as much profit as possible from the traffic. All right? So that is the idea. And you know, the one over here with Russell Brunson is really, really, really comprehensive. It's got a lot more happening in it than the other one, clearly. But each section has a particular purpose. It's not just a random dump of text and buttons, right? Each of these blocks is here for a specific reason. For instance, if we scroll up, at the very top, over here, every section has a purpose. The purpose of this section is to make sure that the people who are interested in this know that this is for them. So if I am a marketing agency, I'm going to feel I'm in the right place. If I'm a small business owner, for example. That's called segmenting, right? I don't believe our friend Ryan did that on his page. So this guy's only using 10% of all the tools in the bag, so to speak. Over here with Brunson's one, he's almost using every possible piece of marketing that you could put on a landing page here. Not all of them, but quite a few, a good bit. Anyway, so if you have a website and you want some help with it, if you have a website and it's just not getting any sales, then of course Clear Imaging can come help you out. We can take a look, see what's wrong, see if you have the right elements, right? You've got to have the right elements, as we saw here. Even a very, simple form, even a very simple funnel has to have certain elements that we went over already in the beginning of this video. So if you don't know about them, then your web pages won't have them. You can't just guess and throw it all together, in other words. Right? There is a structure to all this. It's not just a randomness of, okay, here's the About page, or here's the About section, here's the Testimonial section, here's the Buy button. You have to have a lot of thought put into it. So if you want some help, come on down to clearimaging.com. We can help you out. We've been doing it for 2 decades, helped tons of American companies with our fresh designs. So you are in good hands. And if you have a website you would just like me to take a look at, you can put it in the comments. I can do a little video on it. We can take a peek and see what's good and bad, so you can then have some strategies so you can improve it and start increasing your sales. All right? So just let me know. Until then, thank you very much and take care. Oh yes, Ren. Oh yes. And yeah, this information is very, very valuable. Ren is very right. We could be charging hundreds of dollars upon hundreds of dollars for what I was going over. Because, as I said, when you look at one of these pages, you don't know. And if you try to make your own, you just slap things together and you copy others. And if you're copying and you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to get the right result. You have to copy with understanding. You can't just copy to copy. Anyway, if you have a website, put it in the comments and I'll take a look. We can take a look, see what's good and bad, give you a strategy so you can increase your sales. All right, thank you very much and take care.